Dreamscape presents The Space Business, From Hotels in Orbit to Mining the Moon, by Andrew May. Narrated by Oliver Hunt. Chapter 1. Space for Everyone? Imagine saving up for the trip of a lifetime to Sky Hotel, orbiting 16,000 kilometers above the surface of the Earth. There, you can indulge in a choice of activities, from familiar ones like cordon bleu dining or gambling in the casino, to the very far from usual, such as zero-gravity sports. Or how about swimming round and round on the inside of a rotating cylinder, where the water is held in place by centrifugal force? Then there are the views of Earth, which you can see in its stunning entirety, from pole to pole, or magnified through a telescope so you can see individual buildings in any city you choose to focus on. That's the scenario that Arthur C. Clarke described in his article, Vacation in Vacuum, published in Holiday magazine way back in 1953. Best known as a science fiction author, Clarke was also a scientist and visionary who was among the first to grasp the real-world possibilities of space travel. In 1945, he famously championed the idea of geosynchronous communication satellites, 2 decades before they became a reality. His key realization was that space isn't just interesting, it's useful. When the space race turned its attention to the moon in the 1960s, most people saw it as a purely political goal, or at best, an exercise in pure science. Clarke was one of the few who could see further than that. In his 1966 book Voices from the Sky, he wrote of the moon that, "A century from now, it may be an asset more valuable than the wheat fields of Kansas or the oil wells of Oklahoma. An asset in terms of actual hard cash, not the vast imponderables of adventure, romance, artistic inspiration, and scientific knowledge." The idea of making money from traveling to the moon, rather than sinking billions of dollars into simply planting a flag on its surface, was a novelty, and one that few people outside the world of science fiction took seriously. Yet the basic concept was as sound then as it is now.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?